Hey guys, Did22 here, and we're gonna do the King of the Ring uh, Elite 8 tournament in just a moment. I'm just gonna get my pop out chat. But anyway, how's it going, guys? Just wanna say hello to everybody, and I just got back from watching Blade Charge's show. So give me a moment. I'm just trying to get my pop up chat set up. But it's great to be out here. I'm looking forward to this round and a couple of other things, but I'm ready to go. So, without wasting any more time, I'm just going to get right to the matchups. Oh shoot. Let me get my pieces of paper here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Ed Ritter, hey, how's it going, man? Uh, Nice to see you. And Mario Girl 42, or Melissa as it says. How's it going, guys? I'm just about ready to start the show. So basically this is the Elite 8 of the King of the Ring. What sucks about the King of the Ring in this game is that you can't control the brackets, so I have to do it manually, which, yeah, it sucks, but what can you do? Hi, Ed. Hey, how's it going, Big JH? What's up, man? Okay, let me set it up. So we'll go with our lowest seed against our highest seed. So that's how it works. We always reseed with the highest seed and the lowest seed remaining facing each other, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means, but yes. All right. So, oh no, wait, wrong one. Let me go to Shinsuke Nakamura because he was part of that time, especially in New Japan during this time. And he's going up against Shawn Michaels. This one. No manager in this case. Yeah, they do have a tournament mode, but the problem is it's not very customizable. Like, you can't have a 4-person tournament or even a 16-person tournament, so that's the only bad thing about it. When you haven't started to live stream but you already have people waiting. Oh. that is funny. But yeah, Mario Girl is very, very funny, I will say that. Oh yeah, let me change the options first. And I have to do this each match, which, yeah, it's annoying, but what can you do? Alright, let me go to... Okay, where is it? Oh, this one right here. There we go. Make sure, yep. Looks good. Alright, looks good. Alright. And for the sake of time, since I don't really have a lot of it, I'm going to turn off the entrances just because, again, I am a little strapped for time. So yeah, we have the 23rd seed on the left, Nakamura, and the 5th seed, Shawn Michaels. So those are the two guys that are still in the tournament, and ultimately the one who wins the tournament is the guy that will get an opportunity at the World Championship at the Royal Rumble, which is still quite a ways away. How she feel about... Wait, let me see this. How she feel about Luigi no-showing Mario at their favorite pizza joint for Sunday dinner? Well, of course, Melissa would not have known that, or Mario Girl. But anyway, match underway. And Shinsuke going for a series of kicks right to Shawn Michaels, and that's exactly what he has to do. Whereas Michaels has to try to out-wrestle him because he can't go fisticuffs with Shinsuke and expect to win. I just heard that Luigi is ignoring Mario's phone calls. Well, do stay tuned because... we'll have more on that situation later on, but I can tell you right now that the Mario Brothers are not in for tonight's show, but do stay tuned, though. I will say that. All right, back to the match. Now Michaels going to the second rope. And if you're Michaels, you would want to try to put this match away, as Shinsuke is younger and hungrier, and Michaels has already proven that he has made it to the top, so he has really nothing to shoot for other than to win the King of the Ring. Oh. Yeah, we have those t-shirts flying off the shelves, so much so that I don't even have any on me right now. And a series of elbows. And of course, Mario Girl's like, "Hey guys, did you 22 here, and welcome back." Yeah, that's a good little imitation of me. Oh, went for the chop, but he missed. Or rather, he was sidestepped by Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is the guy in those ponytails, and Shinsuke Nakamura is the guy with the beard. And a reverse DDT and a pinfall. Nope, not even a 1 count. Oh, and an elbow. Oh, going right for the back. But yeah, you guys are funny. Like JH, Mario Girl, and some of the people that were in the chat on Saturday, like Blade Charge, Retro Rick, who was here, and Ed, who was in the chat in the early parts of that stream. Very funny. Oh, nice reverse DDT onto Michaels. And a knee drop with a pinfall. 1. For a moment there, I thought he was going to dab. And a reverse... well, it's really just a reverse hook suplex. Do you have an update on Chuck Norris? Well, I mean, he was injured. 1, no. Well, Chuck Norris was injured at the hands of The Undertaker the last time we saw him on the show. I mean, Chuck Norris is doing much better now, but it's more so that he would like to get his revenge. And oh, too close to the ropes was Shawn Michaels. But no, Chuck Norris, he got injured by The Undertaker after 3 tombstone pile drivers. But Norris is going to be all right. And Mario Girl, is that a new profile pic? Like, I can't see because I'm looking at the live chat, and the live chat is very last man standing match. Wait, what's going on? When John Cena? What the hell? An attitude adjustment onto Shawn Michaels out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, and Nakamura wins, but I don't think even he knew that John Cena was going to come out and help Nakamura beat Shawn Michaels. Like, does John Cena have a problem with Shawn Michaels? Oh, wait a minute. I remember now. Back in 2007, John Cena and Shawn Michaels were feuding. Yeah, Shawn Michaels and John Cena, they were feuding for the WWE title, and John Cena, for whatever reason, decided to come out and cost Shawn Michaels the match. Let's see. hello, Blade Charge, what's up? And then Mario Girl says, I know you think you love her, but dude, it's such a bummer that how you chase that girl around. You've been fighting all the battles, and is she really worth the hassle? You've been living under a castle by now? And it makes me sick how you break these bricks for a girl that barely knows you exist. Wow. How deep is that? But thanks to John Cena, Shinsuke Nakamura has advanced to the next round. Let me get a pen for this. But yeah, Nakamura wins all thanks to John Cena, of all people. You've been flipping on mushrooms just for fun, dude. I think you got a problem. And then she says hello to Blade Charge. So the lowest seed in Nakamura has won. All thanks to John Cena. I can't believe it. Alright, let me get to my next match here. And again, it's annoying, but I have to do it this way. But, oh well. But yeah, those are some good points. Melissa or Mario Girl. Okay, I'll keep her. And then we'll have Mr. McMahon. So we have The Miz, the number 20 seed, against the number 6 seed, Mr. McMahon. For this one. Every episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, he was the last man standing. Oh, yeah. Wow. She's telling Mario that the princess is not worth it. Well, what do you think Mario should do? Go back to Paulina? Or Rosalina? I don't know. Or maybe go on a date with Crazy Candy Lady, a good friend of mine. Oh, no, wait. She loves Luigi. Never mind. Okay. Let's just get back to the match. Or, let's see. And, okay, we'll have Mr. McMahon accompanied by his daughter, Stephanie. Okay, let me make sure. Makes sense for Chuck and Taker to have a last man standing match. That would be a good... Sorry, I'm just waiting for Jude to start. Aww. Okay. Wait, where was I? Oh, yeah. I guess we'll go with... Alright, we'll go with this one. Why not? Let me just double check the rules just to make sure. Okay, go. Cool. Alright, entrance is off. So here we go. Alright, so we have The Miz with his manager and wife, Maurice. And then you have Mr. McMahon and his daughter, Stephanie. And one of them is going to join Shinsuke Nakamura in the Final Four. And we'll have that at the Super Show, which will take 2 days because it's going to be that long. Oh, and a rake in the eyes right to The Miz. And now just beating down on The Miz. And now McMahon going real strong on The Miz, and The Miz has not even gotten one punch on Mr. McMahon. Oh, rams his head on the floor. Now Maurice gets in McMahon's face. Now McMahon better not lay a hand on Maurice, otherwise he'll get disqualified. But instead, he gets an electric chair drop forward for his trouble. Goes off the ropes. Nope. snap suplex onto Mr. McMahon. Elbow onto Mr. McMahon, and now, thanks to Maurice, Miz has taken over. But yeah, I agree with you, JH. That would be a good match closer if it ever gets to that point. What I do, like, I should mention that I do, how do I put this? When it comes to feuds and things like that, it's always like a best of 5 series. Like, whoever wins 3 out of 5 wins the feud. You know, something like that. So, a last man standing match would be great for, like, a 5th and final match, I guess. Oh, it started. I did not notice. Sorry. Hey, nothing to be sorry about. And a drop kick onto Mr. McMahon. And Miz goes off the ropes. Knee lift and a neck breaker combination. So yeah, nothing to worry about, Mario Girl. And down goes Mr. McMahon onto the outside. And now the Miz is going to go right after him. Oh, but he might have been baited. And down goes the Miz. Oh, nice arm drag onto Mr. McMahon. Rammed into the barricade was the Miz. Oh, then a knee right to the gut of the Miz. And now, wait, what's Maurice doing? Wow, Maurice was in there to protect her man. And she did a good job for the most part, except Mr. McMahon turned it over. A back body drop still on the apron, and what the hell is the Miz doing? Oh, hot shot off the ropes, and down goes McMahon. Then a knee right to the quad, or the thigh, I should say, repeatedly. Ooh, nice counter by McMahon. A reverse DDT. And the Miz putting the bad mouth on Mr. McMahon. The count is up to 7. If they don't get back in the ring, they could be risking a double count out. All right, now both men are back in the ring, and the chair is still in there. But the referee thankfully takes it out. And the Miz clotheslined on the top rope. And McMahon showing the guns like you ever had any. And by you, I mean Mr. McMahon. I'm not talking to you guys per se. And now, wait a minute. Skull-crushing finale. Skull-crushing finale. And that busted open Mr. McMahon. 1, 2, 3. And the Miz wins against Mr. McMahon. McMahon upsetted Steve Austin in the previous round, but that was in a cage match. But this time, this was a normal match against the Miz. And with that, the Miz has made it to the Final Four. And that last shot busted open Mr. McMahon. And the Miz has won. And I'll tell you one thing. The Miz has, he defeated, if I'm not mistaken, let me look at my previous notes. But he defeated The Undertaker in the first round. Then he defeated Jeff Hardy in the last match. And now he beats Mr. McMahon to move one step closer to becoming King of the Ring. And Iron Smasher, hey, how's it going? Nice to see you, man. All right, let's go to our next match. Excuse me. I had something in my nose. All right, let me go right to the next match. Okay, so our next match is the 19th seed. The 19th seed in Goldberg as he takes on the number 9 seed, and that is Randy Orton. All right, let me double check the options again. Actually, those are good. Okay. Or wait. Actually, yeah, those are good. All right, good. Okay. All right, let's start. All right, so we have the 19th seed, Goldberg, taking on the number 9 seed, Randy Orton. And, of course, these two are no strangers to each other. I mean, I remember back in 2003, Goldberg feuded with Randy Orton. And Randy Orton was a member of Evolution at the time. But, of course, now Randy Orton has become a major superstar since. Match underway, and now we'll see who the better of these two men are. I mean, the favorite has to be Goldberg, but I would have to think that Randy is not that far behind. And doing the smart thing by taking out the legs of Goldberg. And a fall-away slam on a Goldberg. I mean, of course, Randy Orton has been known to be a meme on YouTube, especially with those RKOs out of nowhere, and we'll see if we can get that. A power bomb, a standing power bomb, then a stop to the arm. Oh, nice arm breaker onto Goldberg. Goes off the ropes. Nope. Off the ropes again, and out goes the referee. The referee was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but they knocked the referee down. And now Goldberg going right for a neck crank, just trying to wear down Randy Orton. An over-the-shoulder suplex. Oh, but Randy Orton fighting back, though. Then a clothesline onto Goldberg. I mean, if you're Randy Orton, you do want to try to out-wrestle Goldberg. You don't want to you don't want to go into fisticuffs with him. It's just not going to work. But there you see it. Trying to out-wrestle him. Trying to wear him down. And a pinfall. 1. No. Also, I may as well make a couple of shout-outs. Like, you have Big JH, who does some streams, and then you have Iron Smasher, just trying to make a name for himself, and then you have Mario Girl, very good friend of mine, and Blade Charge, who, the latter of whom, just did a show himself on YouTube. A wrestling show called The Valkyries of Wrestling, and it's mostly a women's league. So if you're into that, do check them out. And that's Play Charge. And Orton going onto the top rope, and a suplex onto Goldberg. All right, 1, 2. Oh, the referee took too much time, and that gave Goldberg enough time to kick out. But Randy Orton trying to go for the head, trying to, mess up the neck enough. And now Randy Orton is now stomping on every appendage, including the head. Back body drop onto Randy Orton and a pinfall already. 1. Nope, not even a 1 count. And Orton, of course, Orton would fight back. And he tried to go for the RKO, but Goldberg was ready for it. But nope, Randy Orton countered that. RKO! RKO! An RKO from out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. And Randy Orton, just as I thought he would hit the RKO from out of nowhere. He hits Goldberg with it as Goldberg was going to try to go for the jackhammer, but Orton ended up hitting the RKO from out of nowhere. I'm trying to find that little spot. Well, there you saw his early attempt to go for the RKO, but eventually he got it, and the winner of this match and moving on to the Final 4, Randy Orton. So Randy Orton is moving on, and if my calculations are correct, he is the highest seed remaining, meaning he's going to face off against Shinsuke Nakamura in the Final 4, and The Miz is going to take on the winner of the next match that's after this one, that just finished, I should say. And Orton doing the Orton pose. Well, too bad this is not SMF, otherwise everybody would have fainted by now. Anyone who's a fan of Story Mode Federation would know that little inside joke there. Alright, let's go to our final match of the tournament, and we'll do some, and we'll have 1 or 2 bonus matches depending on what kind of matches are suggested, so do stay tuned for the bonus matches. But we have 1 match to go for the tournament. Alright, let me get... Okay. The number 18 seed, Rhino. And... No, it's just going to be by himself. Okay. And he's taking on the number 11 seed, Triple H. And let me double check to see. Alright, let's go to this one right here. Excuse me. Okay, good. Alright. Alright. So, we have Rhino and we have Triple H. Now, Rhino, for him to get to the Elite 8, he defeated Vampiro, as well as Devon Dudley in a tables match, a special match, to get here. Whereas Triple H defeated CM Punk and Brock Lesnar in the last round in order to make it. Well, match underway. And a backside slam on a Rhino to begin the matchup. And a back body drop on a Rhino. And a pinfall. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh, Triple H decided to break the count himself to administer more punishment on Rhino. Well, that could come back to haunt him. A reverse suplex onto Rhino. Goes off the ropes. Nope. back body drop. Nice counter by Rhino. I mean, both these guys are power players. Like, both these guys use a lot of power moves. So it's really going to come down to who can hit their finisher first. Is it going to be Triple H with the pedigree or Rhino with the gore? Nope. But then again, anything can happen in this match. I mean, we saw John Cena cost Shawn Michaels the match against Nakamura earlier in the show. So to say that anything can happen, it could, and it usually does. And a pile driver onto Rhino. Oh, nice knee right to Triple H. Oh, nice, what is it? Gourd Buster, that's what it was called, sorry. Oh, clothesline on Rhino on the corner. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other things I could talk about while we're doing this. But yeah, I was watching some of the March Madness as far as men's and women's basketball, and I still can't believe that a 16 seed beat a number 1 seed in the tournament. Like, that in and of itself is history made right there. And Triple H, what's he doing? Oh, rams Rhino back first into the barricade. Wow. Now whips him back in the ring. Elbow. But yeah, I can't... Well, if it isn't Jake Bagwell, how's it going, my friend? Nice to have you on the show, and right now Rhino is in control of Triple H. But yeah, guys, meet Jake Bagwell. And Jake Bagwell, I hope you meet some of the people here. Some of them are a little different, and then some are some of the people that you've met in the past. But it's great to have you on the show, and after this we're going to do some bonus matches, so stay tuned, Jake. But went for a cover, but Triple H kicked out. And a punch right to the side of the face of Triple H, and now going for a shoulder claw. But Triple H did not submit. Oh, nice uppercut to Triple H. I mean, if anybody could give... How's it going, Ju? I'm doing pretty well. Gore! 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 Rhino hits the gore out of nowhere, and 1, 2, no, kick out by Triple H. Of course, you're going to have to do one gore more to do that. Hello, Leonardo 207. I'm doing well, and you're here for a bit? Okay. Well, by the way, Jake, I was just going to say, I do have your created wrestler, Jake, so I was wondering if you wanted to go see yourself wrestle in the bonus match after this one. And of course we're doing a tournament, yes, but after the tournament round, I was going to do some bonus matches, so stay tuned, Jake, and stay tuned, everybody else. I would like to hear your suggestions for what you would like to see in a bonus match. Alright, back to this match, though. A German suplex to Triple H, and Triple H rolls onto the outside of the ring on the apron, and Rhino is just waiting for him. Oh, went for a gore onto the apron, but Triple H was waiting for him. And, uh-oh. Wait a minute. Pedigree onto Rhino. And a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Triple H has advanced to the Final Four. Which means his opponent for the next round, which will be the Final Four, will be The Miz, and Randy Orton will take on Shinsuke Nakamura in the other Final Four matchup. And of course, naturally, the winners will be in the finals. And then, and only then, will we crown a King of the Ring. Law at Iron Smasher calling Triple H Tarzan. Well, there's the gore that Rhino is best known for. But unfortunately, Rhino took a little bit of time to get him into the center of the ring, which was a good idea, but Triple H somehow, someway kicked out of that. But then he ends up hitting the pedigree on Rhino and wins. I mean, so far, if I was just looking at favorites, I would think that Triple H would be the odds-on favorite to win this thing. But of course, I wouldn't put anything past Randy Orton or Shinsuke Nakamura, being that he's a big star on New Japan. All right, now it is time. It's time. It's bonus match time. Okay. Now, Iron Smasher and Jake Bagwell are the two people that I have characters of. Yeah, he might have just got lucky, but anyway. Jake Bagwell and Iron Smasher, are you still there? Oh yeah, that's right, he was. Would you guys like to face each other? And for everybody else in the chat, you guys can also suggest any other bonus matches as well. So I will let you guys be heard. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a chance to think. Yeah. So, let me give you some think music here. Alright. Don't want to drag out the music for too long. Okay. Let's see, what kind of match should you guys have? Like any match types you want. Okay, I guess I'll just pick for you guys. Alright. Alright, let me go to Iron Smasher. I'll give him this one. I haven't showed that one off yet. And then, of course... Oh, Hell in a Cell. That's a good one. Alright, let me back out of this one first. I keep forgetting, you know, it's not in real time. The stream is, I mean. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try this again. There's that one. And then... Jake the Snake Buff Bagwell. No, not really. Okay, there's this one or this one. I guess I'll go with this one. I'll turn the entrance on. Let's look for a good arena, though. All right, we'll go with this one. Okay. Too bad they took out the falls count anywhere. That would have been much beneficial, but whatever. And I'll set it for 25 minutes because I don't really have a whole lot of time. And there we go. Okay. Let's get started right now. So, we have Iron Smasher against Jake Bagwell in a Hell in a Cell match. And of course, like I said, this is a bonus match, so it will not count towards Universe Mode or the tournament that we just had with the Elite 8, now down to the Final 4. And for everybody else in the chat that would like to submit a bonus match, make your suggestions known, and we'll do it. Of course, we'll do 2 bonus matches at any one time or so. Hey, how's it going, Feck? What's up, man? Another good guy that I have a created wrestler of, Feck, Godfather Feck, or King Feck. He says, you against Big E. Well, that will happen after this match with Jake Bagwell and Iron Smasher. Match underway as we are at the New Japan Arena. Yes, Fecker and Baggy. Very funny. Now going off to the top rope. And, whoa, look at him shaking his ass. And a body splash onto Jake Bagwell. And I'll tell you one thing, Bagwell is buff. I'm like, ladies, he is single, I mean, of course, Iron Smasher is single too. Like, but that's as far as I'm going to go with that one. Anyway, now Jake Bagwell going for a pile driver onto Iron Smasher. But Iron Smasher, of course, one thing he has to do, does Iron Smasher, is not try to match strength with him. You got to take out the legs, or you could do that. I think Bagwell needs to tag with me unless you have West. Oh, you mean Lucius West? I don't have Lucius West, actually, so if anything, I would put you in a tag team with Mr. Bagwell. Bagwell is... do you mean romantically or in a tag team? Because in terms of the romantic part, I was just joking around, Jake. He's taken. Okay, so maybe that's what you meant. But if you mean like a tag team partner, yeah, I could put you in Feck as a tag team, though, in that sense. So yes. All right, back to this match. Goes for the cover on Iron Smasher. 1. Just a 1 count on Iron Smasher. Of course, if there's one thing that Iron Smasher does have, it's endurance. Because even though Bagwell is buff as hell, Iron Smasher doesn't have all that weight to carry. So if it goes to a Broadway, it might favor Iron Smasher. But just by a little bit, though. Oh yeah, Missy Canuck. Oh, awesome. Can you name a list of singles wrestlers? In what capacity, Feck? Then a backbreaker to the Bagwell, Jake Bagwell, as he brought in, I forget who, I think it was Iron who brought in that chair. But as for a tag team, yes, you and Feck could be a tag team. I mean, you should, honestly. Now going for a cloverleaf on Bagwell. And that's another thing that Iron has to do, is try to get him to submit while on the ground. But Jake, yeah. Oh, nice slam onto Bagwell. And another pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, almost had it. Yeah, I would have to think that those washboard abs are very natural, indeed. It's not like you took KFC steroids. Although, actually, if you did, it would actually make you fat. Wow, look at this. Jake was going for the junk of Iron Smasher. He grabbed his junk. Oh my god. I don't know how the real Iron Smasher is going to feel about that. Jake is supernatural. That's true, Blade. But now, Jake Bagwell, what's he doing? Okay, so he's just going to stare at him. Jake, you do realize that if you give him a chance, he'll come back up. And Iron Smasher is sleeping. What the hell? Okay, how come Iron hasn't moved? Oh, there we go. There we go. Like, for a second, they were just standing there like a bunch of idiots. Like, what are you doing, Jake? And then Iron was just laying there as if he died or something. It was kind of weird. But you know something? As weird as that was, it does not even come close to how weird it was when I was at Rick XTN's stream. It was weird as hell. Although, to be fair, it had something to do with a glitch or something like that. Looking to see if I want more. Oh my god. Jake, I know you don't swing that way. Anyway, 1, 2, no. And Iron Smasher, well, he went for a dropkick, but he missed. A takedown and a knee smasher to Iron Smasher. Now taking out the legs. I mean, usually Jake Bagwell is not the biggest guy when it comes to like RWO or leaning towards death wrestling. But in this match, he's probably bigger than most of the guys I have. 1, 2, no. Kick out by Iron Smasher. Iron Smasher's doing pretty good against a former world champion in Jake Bagwell. Well, I turned off knockout, so you can't win it that way. But the natural selection by Jake Bagwell. 1, 2, 3. So Jake Bagwell just did a... I forgot what the move is officially called, but he calls that the natural selection on Iron Smasher. And Iron Smasher, I will give Iron Smasher a lot of credit for staying in there against Jake Bagwell. And yeah, we were in an outdoor arena. I mean, it was packed to the brim. I mean, the television really doesn't do it justice with how big it really was. There you saw some of the moves there. But ultimately, it was the natural selection that got Jake Bagwell the win. All right, so our next match will be Feck against Big E. And Feck, if you're still here, you can tell me what kind of match you want with Big E, if I am to hold you to that. Okay. Lol. All right. So, what do we got, Feck? What kind of match do you want to have what kind of match type, I should say, excuse me, would you like to have against a hardcore match? The closest thing to that would be, let me see this. Is it in here? No, No, okay. I'll have to. Yeah. Yes, you are awesome. And another thing I should mention, and thank you, Jake, for mentioning this, is that you know it's one thing to be an egomaniac. It's another thing to be self-loathing. But you have to have a good medium. You have to believe in yourself, but also know that there are people that are just as good as you. But ultimately, you got to be yourself. That's the number one thing. Okay, now that I got my little spiel out of the way, I am on Skype. I should just, and I am in the RWO room. So yeah, I am on Skype. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get Big E first. Yeah, Big E is pretty cool, especially on Up, Up, and Down, Down. So, I mean, he's awesome like that. All right, let me get the little fecker here. And then let me pick something else. Different arena. And this time I want to make sure that it's not too dark. Like the, Let's go with... Yeah, sometime. I'll tell you what, I'll be available next week to Skype with you because I hardly use Skype. Like, I have it, it's just I don't have it on most of the time. I need changes to my character. Even though you spelled it wrong, but that's fine. Alright, custom rules. And I forgot to customize this initially. Alright, falls count anywhere. Everything else is cool. Alright. Alright, I may as well save the match while I'm at it. Hardcore match. There we go. So that's the kind of match that we have. Okay. Oh yeah, I should turn on the entrance. But here we go. So yeah, how's it go? How would you like to, how do I put this? How do you feel about competing in front of New Japan, Feck? I need to get with you, Jew, on Skype. Yeah. Yeah, I can bounce off ideas off of you and Feck. Yeah. The Insane One says, you got swag, my dude. Me or Jake or Feck? Because I know Feck and Jake have swag themselves. But if you mean me, then yeah. Thank you. And nice to meet you, Insane One. Oh, me? Okay. Well, it. I'm not answering that. That's an unknown number. Not picking that up. Let's see. You who talks. Okay. Okay. And Feck says, I love New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, it is awesome. I will tell you that much. Anyway, here we are in Tokyo, Japan.
WWE Universe!
Uh-oh.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
It's a new day. Yes, it is. Of course, I turned off the music because, again, to avoid copyright and all that shit. But anyway, there's Big E right now. Like I said, Big E, he is... I mean, if anything, he has just as much, if not just a little bit more swag than I do because, I mean, come on, Big E is, you know, sure, he's big and strong, but, you know, he's got that personality. You know, and the fact that, you know, the New Day are allowed to be themselves. And I think really the best characters in wrestling are usually the ones that are themselves. AJ was there. It was crazy. They had a club. Yeah, they did. They had the Bullet Club. And then I think eventually Kenny Omega took it over, but it really should not have been called the Bullet Club. It should have just been called the Elite or something like that. Big E needs a heel push. Well, under the right circumstances, it could work. It could work. How's it going, National Wrestling Federation? How are you, man? And as that happens, here we have King Feck, busted a move, busted a groove. I mean, look at him. Look at all those chains. He's got the swag glasses. He's got the awesome hair. And he's got the pimp stick. But yeah, how's it going, National Wrestling Federation? And I also have your show on Watch Later. So that's awesome. Yeah, he could use one, Dean Ambrose. But you want to know someone who needs it even worse than Dean? Roman Reigns, hands down. Like, if you had to choose between Ambrose and Reigns, I'd pick Reigns, just because Reigns, he can, like, alright, I saw some footage of Reigns, like, when he was dressed up, like, when he had a suit on, and he had, like, Rolexes and things like that, and he was bragging about, like his own swag, I guess. Anyway, match underway. This is a hardcore match, or Falls Count Anywhere, or what is it? Oh, Extreme Rules with Falls Count Anywhere rules. So that's what it is. What about Seth? Seth had a good heel run, but it's still too soon to turn him back heel. Well, yeah, he does suck, does Roman, but a heel turn would only do wonders. I will say that. Kenny Omega is the best. Yeah, it's a good thing I added Kenny Omega to my roster. Man, a series of backbreakers to King Feck, and King Feck is not doing too good. And a spinebuster to King Feck, and so far Big E is just putting the boots to him. Yeah, he is. He's the face. In fact, he's the face that runs the place. The champ that runs the camp. And wait, what's Feck doing? Yeah, that's right. And back first into the exposed turnbuckle goes Feck, and Feck, as if his back wasn't hurt before, it's hurt now. And yanking the top rope onto the throat. Is it sad that Chris Jericho lost to Kenny? Not really, just because Kenny is younger. I mean, naturally Kenny would win against an older Chris Jericho, but I mean, if we're talking like him in his prime, then no. But yeah, Seth is a better heel. Yeah, he was great as a heel. I will give him that. I didn't see what Big E was doing to Feck, but Feck is holding his head. And I have a new follower. I'll have to check that out later. Oh, nice shoulder tackle to Feck, and so far Feck has not mustered much offense against Big E. Although Big E, what's he getting? What's he getting? Well, I'll be damned. He's got a table. Oh, throws him on top of the table, just landing on it. And a takedown onto Big E. Oh, that was you who followed me? Oh, okay. Yeah, because it actually had your real name, so I didn't want to say it. On PS4, yeah. And Feck brought in a chair, but beaten to the punch was Feck. But now he has the chair. Oh, now using it on the top of the head. And Big E's now in trouble. One. No. Feck's throw makes him taller. Yeah, it's true. And now Feck starting to come back. Oh, nice back elbow. And an overhead belly-to-belly onto Feck. Yeah, this is Blade's version. 1, 2. Ooh, almost got the win. And I don't know if you saw the look on Feck's eyes. It kind of looked like Blaze, or Feck, I should say. His eyes were glazed over. And oh, Big E was going to go for the big ending, but countered by Feck. And now Feck, what's he doing? Going to try to get another weapon. And he's got the sledgehammer, but he doesn't use it. What the hell, Feck? I would have used it. And Big E, what's he doing? Powerbomb onto Feck. Alley-oop bomb. And a pinfall. 1. No. It's kind of funny that Feck has so many versions of himself that it's hard to pinpoint which one is his most definitive version. Like, for example, like She-Hulk girl, or She-Hulk chick, I should say, excuse me, as well as Mrs. U-Taker, Cassie Madam Red, among others, have more definitive looks. 1, 2. Oh, almost had him. Almost had him. In fact, you need to get together. It's hard for mine to. Anyway, we have Gamer of Time, otherwise known to most of us as She-Hulk chick. And now Feck going for a sleeper. And, well, I'll be damned. He put the big guy to sleep. I mean, Feck couldn't knock the guy out, so what does he do? He puts the man to sleep. Well, there you saw that chair shot to the head earlier, but who was winning, AJ or... you meant to say Nakamura. That's a tough one because I could see AJ's retaining, although Nakamura could win and win the championship at WrestleMania and make it even more special. And I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to program between Nakamura and AJ even after WrestleMania. But yeah, welcome to the show, She-Hulk girl. Or chick. Or Shulky. I'll just go with Shulky. Why not? But yeah, I hope Blade Charge uploads you. And by you, I mean She-Hulk. Because I do want to add you to... Like I have this idea to do an RWO invasion. Like, have 3 guys and 3 women. I already have the 3 guys. I just need 1 more. And that would be you, Shulk. So, yeah. Styles is turning heel. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Bagwell got different looks, too. Yeah. I noticed some, he has shorter hair. Others, his abs are not defined. But, man, look at this. I mean, Feck is dancing. Best YouTuber ever in my life. Oh, that'd be cool. I'm all for it. Yeah, I hope Blade does it, yeah. Let's see. Well, nope, no problem, Feck. Well, I can do maybe one more bonus match, but that's if anybody wants it. Otherwise, I'll stop and run my errands in a bit. So, if you guys have any other suggestions, I call her Hulky. Aww. Well, I had no idea that he had a wife. JMX123. Hmm. Well, let's see. Dashi versus finisher. Hmm. Wait, I have an idea. I got an idea. Uh, wait, who's finisher? What? Um. Oh, you mean on PlayStation or let me see. Let me look at your channel. Baggy and Feck against Pete and Iron. That would be a good match. You know, that would probably be a better match to put. Um, I'll have to really think about that one, Feck. But let's see. Okay, there we go. Oh snap. Okay, I'll do this. And I'm only doing this just because I can do that. I'm going to do 3-on-3 warfare. And I have a better idea than that. Um, I mean, I was going to do another match, but yeah. I have been known by many things, most good. Aw. Do what you need to do? Okay, cool, cool. So yeah, do stay tuned for the next show. The next stream, I should say, excuse me, will be this Saturday, unless a Rumble? Not actually, that would be a good idea. Good idea. I'll do a 10-man just to make it short, because after this, I have to stop. Because, yeah. Okay. We change the participants. We'll do that. Okay, let me edit. Okay, Jake Roberts, no. Okay, these guys can stay. No, 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 and no. Okay. Alright. Let me start with Jake Bagwell. And then King Feck. And then, let's see, where is he? The Boogie Woogie Daddy. Of course, one thing that does suck is that you can't put women in a Rumble. I'm hoping that next game they put that in there. I really do. Oh, yeah. Iron Smasher. And oh, yeah, somebody, I think it was either Ed or someone else, or I think it was Shooter, who suggested that I added Magnum TA to my roster. So there's Magnum TA. Let's see. Who should be the last person? Oh, of course. Me. And I don't know who that is, but there we go. 30 seconds. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, final match. Final match. This is it. Our final match. Alright. I'm just answering a text message here. Okay. Have I ever done a face reveal? No. Blade Chart says he's back. Welcome back, Blade. And Blade, I need to get with you on Skype when you get the time. Okay. Sorry about that. Do I play Fortnite? No, but I'm pretty sure Iron does. Anyway, sorry about that. I was responding to a text message. It was very important. But anyway, the first person in is my good friend Retro Rick. And here's another friend of mine, McButternugget 1 John. So yeah, McButternugget 1. Very good friend of mine. And Rick is the other person that's going to team up or go up against him to start the match. So yeah, I was just answering my text messages. What can I do? And it looks like GWA is about to do a show, so... Alright. Let's get started, though. Alright, here we go. My good friend Retro Rick, the guy in the hat, takes on my good friend John in the suit. Nice power slam to begin. And for you guys, I hope your guy wins. So best of luck to you guys. And already we have another competitor entering. All right, who's number 3? Iron Smasher. Well, now this is going to give some help for John, as Iron Smasher and John are part of the McGrumps. Yep, going right after Retro Rick. And Rick fighting back. Oh, and a knee right to John, but I think he was aiming for Rick. Jake for the win. But who's number 4? I'm not sure what you were trying to finish. And oh no, another McGrump in another good friend of mine, Toad the Gamer. My green Toad brother. And a clothesline onto John, and John is eliminated. Are you going to follow? Yeah, of course I'll follow you on PS4. And out goes Retro Rick. And just like that, the first 2 guys to enter are gone. Number 5 is Pete Wall, the Boogie Woogie Daddy. And oh my god, look at the size of this guy. He's huge. And a snap suplex to Pete Wall. Well, now we have 2 of the McGrumps against a member of RWO. Oh, nice counter by Pete. And then up next is me to Jew 22. the blue Toad. Oh, what a slam onto Toad the Gamer. And oh, you want some of me, Pete? You want some? Ow. Wow, he's kicking me right now. Can I download the people on PS4? Well, yeah, there's me and James Bond, among others. And Alex Trebek. Those are the guys that I have on upload. And up next is Mario from the Mario Brothers. And so far, we haven't seen Jake. We haven't seen Jake Bagwell. And Feck. What's yours? Well, my username, of course. Yeah. Anyway. And wow, Pete and I are just beating the hell out of each other. So the guys that have been in there the longest have been Iron Smasher and Toad the Gamer, and here comes Magnum TA. I'm pretty sure Mr. NWF is going to go nuts for this guy now that he's in. Ooh, nice dropkick to Magnum TA. Okay. Oh, here's number 9, King Feck, so that means Jake Bagwell drew the lucky number 10. Man, you guys really lucked out. And let's see, who's... Oh, Feck's going after Pete Wall. Why would you go after your guy? Well, I mean, then again, it is every man for himself. All right, here comes the 10th and final contestant. Jake Bagwell. All right, so now we have all of our final 8 contestants. And Feck, wow, just like that, eliminated by Pete Wall. So out goes Feck. I am new to this channel. Do be hey, not a problem, man. I mean, so far, Iron Smasher and Toad the Gamer have kicked some real ass. I mean, they've been in there for quite a while. Whereas Feck, he was number 9, and it didn't take very long for him to get eliminated. But I mean, but this kind of match, you never know. Well, so far, Jake is doing pretty good against Mario. And Magnum TA is doing a good job on Pete Wall. Oh man, he took down me, did Iron. Ooh, nice shot to Jake Bagwell. Although Toad the Gamer has Jake, and wow, Jake got eliminated by my green Toad brother, Toad the Gamer, who is a very good YouTuber, by the way. And Pete Wall, wow, going for the TKO on Magnum TA. But sorry, Jake, sorry, Jake and Feck. In spite of the fact that you had the best luck, you didn't win, sadly. Ooh, nice Pepsi twist onto Magnum TA. and was the worst of my career, yeah. And Iron Smasher was eliminated by Mario. But Iron Smasher did some work in there. So I applaud Iron Smasher for just, lasting as long as he did. And a knee right to Magnum TA. I mean, so far Pete Wall has been in there for quite a while. AJ Styles is going to be on the cover of 2K19. Hey, if he does, I will be happy with that. And Toad the Gamer, who's been in there the longest at this time. Oh, I caught him. You want that green guy in a match. Well, that will have to take place next time when we have a stream, and I'll let you guys know. But it's usually going to be on Saturdays and Mondays. The exception is if a show takes too long and I have to stop, or if I'm abruptly stopped. But for the most part, Saturdays and Mondays are my days, Jake. So I'll be sure to put you in a match with Toad the Gamer. That's the guy's name. And Pete, well, he misjudged the dive, and that's why Pete doesn't do very many moves like that. Oh, nice gut wrench slam onto Toad the Gamer. If you like, you can check out Toad the Gamer, Jake, if you like. And, whoa, I got thrown over, but I didn't get knocked off. Oh, and Mario's gone. So you have the two Toads fighting each other, and then you have Magnum TA and Pete Wall as the finalists. It's just amazing that Toad the Gamer has been in there the longest of the four and is still kicking ass. Oh, nice suplex onto Toad the Gamer. Oh, went for a splash, but Toad the Gamer got out of the way. And it looks like Pete's going after me. Oh. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called the 9 Steps. Huh? Okay. Raw or... Oh, and Pete Wall just got eliminated. I was answering a text message. But I would have to say SmackDown by a long stretch. But Pete Wall's gone, and I cannot believe it. Toad the Gamer, he was number 4 out of 10, and he's still in there. And he just eliminated me. Well, now it's up to Magnum TA to stop him. And he slams him. I'll tell you one thing. I'm pretty sure when National Wrestling Federation watches this, he'll be happy that his guy, or one of the guys, Magnum TA, is doing pretty well. And Magnum throws Toad the Gamer out, and Magnum TA, in his unofficial debut, wins the Royal Rumble. So the winner of this match, of this bonus match, Magnum TA. And it's too bad he never headlined Starrcade, much less a WrestleMania in real life. But he has a second lease on life here on this channel. But yeah, well, I know, but sometimes that happens. But it's time for me to go. Yeah? I'll be out. Alright, someone's calling for me, so I'll have to cut the stream short. But until next time, this is your host with the most, Jew22, signing off. And I have to answer the door, so I'll be right out. So until then, have a good day, guys. Peace. Okay.